Hi, everybody. So Teddy Hart's arrest last week sent some shockwaves, I know, through wrestling and drew quite a few responses on YouTube and stuff. And, you know, wrestling that a lot of us grew up with is about having fun and escape and things like that. And so when something real like this happens, it does send some shockwaves. You know, it's real life, and especially those person's fans. But today is some more news about it. It looks like Teddy must have went to his arraignment probably a couple days ago, say Tuesday, which is just pleading guilty or not guilty. And today had another hearing, like a pre-trial or discovery, which is like a fact-finding hearing. And this is not what Maria said on Maria and Ted's YouTube channel. But reading between the lines, I'm assuming that Teddy was granted release and on home monitoring, and she had to hurry and find a place in Richmond with a friend of the family or something like that, for him to stay. And I'm assuming like an ankle bracelet, electronic home monitoring is what he's looking at least until, I guess, his trial is going to be in April. So, but I'm assuming, reading between the lines, that with what his profession places on him and the constant traveling and so forth, if he wanted to be PR'd, which is just being released on what's called PR, personal recognizance, without having to put up money, because I know they were sweating coming up with the bail money, which is probably hard for a lot of us more normal people, I guess, to fathom, being one of the Hart family. But that doesn't mean that Teddy necessarily has a lot of money on hand, I guess, apparently. So they were, I'm sure, reluctant excuse me, to release him, considering his profession. He travels all over the country and back into Canada and things like that, and they want some guarantees he's going to appear at court in April. So this is what they did, and for Teddy it was probably about the best possible deal outside of just remaining in jail until trial, in which case, if he did lose trial or get jail time, 99% of the time he would receive credit for all that time. So it wouldn't be so bad just to stay in there. But of course, a person wants to come home, they want to get out. That's only natural. So now if he receives any time in April, he won't have the advantage of having 60 some days or so already piled up to count towards that time, but he'll be able to be out, handle some things in the meantime. But he's going to have to stay in Richmond, and Maria has expressed that she's not going to stay there in Richmond. You know, she probably wants to continue to travel and wrestle, but those are, you know, personal matters of their own, and you can see that on Maria and Ted's Unfiltered YouTube channel. And but she handled getting him a room and had a little layout of some nice items and some stick-up notes and lots of little tokens of her love and so forth. And if it were me, I'd be very appreciative of that when I came home, and just be glad to be home. So I would imagine that's going to be Teddy's at least initial reaction. But when he realizes that she doesn't intend to stay there, hopefully they can work that out between themselves. But like I said, that's their more personal affair. And you know, I would just as soon you maybe go to their channel and listen and glean what you can from that. But I just wanted to throw my 2 cents in and add a little bit about the specific legal ramifications, that seems like you don't hear on a lot of the wrestling podcasts and so forth, and his fans and so forth. Those are things that they're going to want to know. What exactly is he facing? When is it going to be behind him? And we can all just kind of forget about it and get back to wrestling and having fun. So, okay, thanks. Bye.